We talk about Western alienation in that issue. It's really Alberta and Saskatchewan that are speaking up right now. 33% in Alberta are considering separation and 27% in Saskatchewan. We want people here to have a high quality of life, and it's only through self-determination, which can only come through separation, that we're going to achieve it, and we will achieve it. The reason? Bad policies in Ottawa. The Western provinces just made a major announcement about breaking away from Canada. They're tired of being Ottawa's ATM, shelling out billions while getting nothing back but red tape and carbon taxes. I've never felt this frustrated and angry in my life. But this isn't just an angry rant. It's a full-blown Wexit movement backed by real referendums, solid polling, legal strategy, and a level of frustration that's off the charts. I can't, unfortunately, work with Canada anymore. We're going to have to spend more time working with the U.S. June 18th, 2024. Yeah, you might want to circle that date, maybe even highlight it or tattoo it on Canada's political forehead. Because Alberta and Saskatchewan didn't just grab lunch that day, they held a full-blown joint caucus meeting in Lloydminster. It's about Alberta and Saskatchewan and their specific issues today. Now that might sound like a snooze to some, but this was the first time in Canadian history Alberta and Saskatchewan officially teamed up like this. And the message to Ottawa? We're done being your economic piggy bank. And this time, it's not a polite email. It's bold, underlined, 72-point font. Enough is enough. Albertans send about $20 billion more per year to Ottawa than they get back through all transfers. And people are ready, not just in some vague emotional way. This is backed by real polling. 36% of Albertans, 34% of Saskatchewanians, and nearly 30% of British Columbians now support separation. Yeah, even BC is getting spicy. Let's just take a moment to appreciate that British Columbia went from granola and yoga stretches to let's break up the country in less than a year. For decades, we haven't had our voice heard. We've been somewhat alienated from national discussions. Welcome to our life, but you don't see us crying and complaining and wanting to separate from the rest of Canada. For Lante, there's only one way forward for Western Canada. Let's zoom in on Alberta for a second. Canada's economic engine. This one province makes up 14% of the country's GDP with just 11% of the population. We're talking about a $340 billion economy running on 4.2 million barrels of oil every single day. That's more than some OPEC nations. So what does Ottawa do? Roll out the red carpet? Nope. They roll out Bill C-69, aka the Let's Ban Pipelines Act, slap on tanker bans, and just for good measure, toss in carbon caps that would make Greta Thunberg cry tears of joy. Alberta isn't just another Canadian province. It's an economic superpower. With a GDP of nearly $340 billion, Alberta single-handedly generates 14% of Canada's total economic output. And the cost of Ottawa's interference? Oh, just a casual $500 billion in lost investment. That's billion with a B, not million, not monopoly money. A number so big even Ryan Reynolds couldn't tweet about it without getting ratioed. Meanwhile, Alberta's bleeding cash while Ottawa throws money at provinces that block their pipelines. Cough, Quebec. And this fiscal stabilization formula? It's designed to hurt Alberta because it has a cap on it. Jason Kenney has talked about this. And just for the record, Alberta's already invoked its Sovereignty Act not once but twice. That's their way of saying, we're doing this our way. And here's the lawsuit to make it official. And guess what? They won. Federal plastics regulations? Shut down. Ottawa interference? Rejected. Thanks, but no thanks. This was today's important update. We want to make it absolutely clear that our videos never include any kind of misinformation. Canadian Nexus is dedicated to bringing you verified and trustworthy news from across Canada, from politics to society and everything in between. If you value truth and facts, you're in the right place. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the Canadian Nexus channel. Thank you.